Hello and welcome back to BocciasBattles. I'm here with the match today against Fallen TT. I presume that means Fallen Tyranitar. This is with a new Black and White 2 rain team, which I am considering importing in-game, but obviously haven't been playing in-game due to the Wi-Fi Battlefinder being down. So, let's do this. I lead off with my Politoed, pretty obvious lead. He leads off with his Genesect. Obvious Thunderbolt's obvious, so I switch into my specially defensive Ferrothorn and take it really well. He goes for another Thunderbolt. Now, they get the paralysis and I set Polaris spikes. Now at this point they were a bit distracted because they had to go their dog or something, so I set some more spikes. But now they're back in the game and playing, so they had to take 2 layers of spikes damage. I set for another layer of spikes as they switch, so I've got full spikes up. Their Volcarona then goes for the Fiery Dance, which is not going to do anything to my defensive keldeo. Then they switch into their Jolteon and take max damage from that Hydro Pump. The Genesect then gets the download boost, but only an attack. Thunderbolt was obvious, so I switched into my Thundurus Therian, because I thought I might as well make a different switch. I go for the Thunder here, just playing it safe, but obviously that doesn't exactly work out. Predict the Outrage, but they actually go for the Stone Edge here, so I'm like, presumably their choice, but they're not, and they get a crit with Earthquake. And then I get paralysed, but I'm like, wait, if that was a crit, I can take another one. So I take it, hit him with the Gyro Ball, but then I forget about Rough Skin and die to that. So they then go for the Outrage, and I finish him off with the Ice Beam, because obviously it's quite super effective specs, and Politoed being Politoed. So next in comes their Starmie. Thunderbolt's very obvious. They seem to have a sort of love of electric moves. They switch out, have to take more damage. Well, actually no, they don't, because they have their Hydreigon. I hit with the Thunder, it does 49%. And I finish off that Hydreigon because I know it's going to be slower. Because Thundurus Therian's fast and Hydreigon's actually has a fair amount of bulk actually. It usually takes a super effective hit or two. So I hit their Volcarona, I'm not sure what set that was. In comes the Genesect. This beam finishes me off, but I'm like, who cares? You know? 14 members. And I use my Choice Scarf Tornadus Therian. Why Choice Scarfed, you say? Because it's the fastest thing in OU without speed boost. It's just insane. And basically the whole of that match was pretty much me switching in and out and wrecking stuff with Thunders and Hurricanes. Because I mean, yeah, originally I wasn't a big fan of the new Therian forms. I mean, Therian's just a silly name. Tornadus Therian, I just thought Articuno, clone. Thundurus Therian didn't really appeal to me, and Landorus Therian just looked like a weirdo. But coming out of that, Tornadus Therian's amazing in rain, just spamming Hurricane and stuff. Thundurus Therian's amazing with Thunder and just being awesome. And Landorus Therian's good, but it was a bit probably the biggest disappointment, in my opinion. But anyway, that was a good match, it's a good game. Fallen TT. My headset's trying to fall off my head, but yeah, that's the match. So it's a 4-0 to me. And yes, this rain team has received some pretty good feedback. The only losses I've had really with it so far are forfeits due to me having to do other things or not being bothered, because I don't really care about rank. And I had a Frankster Riolu sweep against me because this team just really can't counter Riolus. It can counter priority, it just can't counter Prankster Riolus because I have nothing that can really sort of do anything to it unless I predict the switch into it, which can be pretty tough. So anyway, until next time, BocciasBattles out.